him up in the king's storeroom. Oh, why was he up there? Took away, he didn't have any pendants, so they took him out. So they ended up with just the boombox, but we had a great time anyway. I know Haley had a great time. Jared will come back someday, sometime, I don't know. We'll see you again next time for another great Legend of the Hidden Temple. Bye-bye.
Central here on NBC.
There's so much going on in Cram that we couldn't possibly show you everything, but we'll try. You'll see darts flying, rifles twirling, carrots slinging, cars racing, wheels spinning, cards flicking, bikes speeding, whips, sticks, ropes, dopes, and I see. Let's recap. A whole lot of stuff, and I see. And did we mention I see? Cram. We cram a lot in one show. Cram, weeknights at 10:30 Eastern and Pacific, only on GSN. And don't forget, oh yeah.
Play along with the following show at gsn.com. Game Show Interactive.
It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Popkess family. John, Dee, Kathy, Bobby, and Janet, ready for action. And the Ling family. Eva Mae, Adrian, John, Irene, and Ira. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. I want to say hello to Howard, our producer, who's not with us. He's in hospital. Get well. We love you and miss you dearly. And we want to welcome everybody here, all our friends watching around the country. I know you, obviously, you see the TV newscast, and you know that we have a lot of good weather here. And you know, probably you're freezing. Today was a miserable day. It was really windy, wasn't it?
How windy was it?
Well, I'll tell you. It was so windy, 3 people saw Ann Miller's hair move. Let's welcome, shall we, our winning family, the Popkess family. Very good, Dave. Welcome. How you doing?
Just fine, Richard.
Ah, you have won $6,087.
How about that?
Isn't that good?
Isn't that great?
Oh,
I reckon you ought to know I haven't won it.
No?
Oh, no. The end of the family's won it, you know.
Yeah, but as
the 3 at the end.
As a family, you've all done well.
Yeah, well, we love it.
Nice to see you here.
Thank you.
How about those grandchildren of yours? Did you,
Well,
you said you might bring them along, did you?
We've got all 7 of them out there.
You got them out there?
Oh, yeah, all 7 of them.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Put that girl down, sir. You don't know where she... No, don't put them on camera. I think they're wanted in several states. We welcome you here. Just remind me now of all the nice people you got with
Well,
you.
my wife, Dee, and my daughters, Kathy, Bobby, and Janet.
And what a great family. How
Thank
are
you.
you, Dee?
I'm fine, Richard.
See how
How are
quick-
you?
Lightning reflexes. I said Dee, and she went...
Well, I was watching him.
You wanted to see your grandchildren.
Hi.
How
Hi.
you doing?
Fine. How are you doing?
7 you got here today?
7 of 'em.
Isn't that exciting?
It's
and
been
here
an
are the
exciting
darlings here?
vacation with them.
Yeah?
Yes, almost as exciting as this.
Well, say as exciting, otherwise you'll feel
Well,
out
that's
of it.
pretty exciting.
Yeah? You're
Yes, it
TV
is.
stars now. How are you, Kathy? This is the family, by the way. They have a little road runner, a rubber road runner that you have for luck. Who gave you that, by the way?
My little granddaughter.
Oh, that was for, and, oh, here it is. Here's the little rascal. There he is. We're doing a series called The Death of a Road Runner. Boy. Well, he certainly brought you luck. Bobby, how are you?
Hi, fine.
We welcome you.
Thank you.
Little Janet.
Hello.
You're looking gorgeous.
I brought you a present.
Uh,
The Roadrunner has been very lucky for us, and we brought one for you, hoping that maybe it'll bring you a little
well,
luck.
thank you.
A little more luck.
Thank you. you. Put it on my card, okay? Gee, maybe I can get my family on here and win a lot of money. Here's a family who want to defeat you. They're called the Ling family. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Beautiful head of the family, Eva May. Who have you got with you here, my darling?
I have my daughter, Adrian, my son-in-law, John, my sister, Irene, and my niece, Ira.
My sister, Irene. Wouldn't that be a great title for a picture?
Yes.
Just a thought. Now, how are you? I
I'm
love
just
your
fine.
jade around
Thank
your
you
neck.
very
It's
much.
absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Costs many yen,
A
huh?
few yens.
Few
Just a
yen.
few.
They love it if you say a few words in their own language. Right. How you doing, Adrian? You look so cute.
Thank you very much.
What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Where do you teach?
I teach in Gardena. I teach first, second, and third grade.
I
At the
would
same
love
time.
to have you as a teacher. I think
Thank
you're
you.
gorgeous.
I think
Isn't that a pretty lady? I love people that are teachers anyway. John, is this your lady?
Sure is.
How long have you been married?
9 years.
Oh, that's near enough without making him. What do you do, John?
I'm in the food business. We have a Chinese restaurant, and we also make Italian raviolis and manicotti.
If you've not had Chinese Italian heartburn, you've not lived. Irene, how are you?
Fine,
I
thank
see you
you.
like jade.
Yes,
Here and here. Oh, my goodness me.
that's real.
If you want to adjust your color sets, now would be a good time. That obviously is your favorite color, green.
Yes, that's right.
Now, are you a beautician, my love?
I'm a hair tint specialist.
Oh, good. Well, they'll be lining up. I can see that. And this is your daughter right here, isn't it?
That's right.
Ira, may I say something from my heart?
Right. What?
Don't let your mom touch your hair. All right? Now, look what she did with your name. This is pronounced Ira. I-R-A-E. Where did you get that name?
Well, the first IR is for Irene, the RA is for my husband Ray, and the E is also the ending of Irene. E.
I see. Put them all together, they spell hairnet. Bye-bye. Okay? Let's get this show on the road. Heads of families, come on. Here we go. If our friend Green Skeleton's watching, nice to see you. Now, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people. The top 6 answers are on the board to this question. Now, you've got to try and get the most popular answer, right? Here's the question. Name any tennis player. John.
Connors.
Connors. Show us Connors. There he is, Jimmy Connors. 17 out of 100 people. Eva May, there are 2 answers even more popular. Name any tennis player.
Billie Jean King.
Don't you love her?
Yes, I do.
Mother Freedom, Billie Jean King. Where are... Oh! Beautiful.
Daddy says play.
Oh, they do? I hadn't even asked you the question. I'll accept that. They want to play? They're going to play, John. Go back there. We'll see, we've got Nastasi as a judge, and we'll see how it works out. 4 answers are $52 right there. Adrian, name any tennis player.
Ilya Nastasi.
Got to speak up.
Ilya Nastasi.
Oh, that's right. Ilya Nastasi. Show me Ilya Nastasi. That's because he's bad-tempered, I guess, and he did not make it there. The old Romanian. That's your first strike. 2 more strikes, they'll have a chance to steal. Watch them plotting over there. John.
Okay, let me try Bobby Riggs.
Bobby Riggs. Who beat him? Billie Jean King. Show us Mr. Bobby Riggs. He's there. 3 people. Good. Irene.
Chris Everett.
Chris Everett. Now, I love her. She's marvelous. I think she's the champ of the world, isn't she?
I think so.
I believe she is. Miss Chris Everett. There she is. 20 people said it. $75. 2 answers remaining. Ira, name a tennis player, please. 3 seconds. You don't... Do you not play? Second strike. Little Eva May, I need a tennis player.
So do
2 answers remaining. They'll have a chance to steal. 3 seconds. Right now, you can do it. Talk it over.
What do you think? What do you think?
I need an answer. Thank you, darlings.
Pancho Gonzalez.
Pancho Gonzalez. All right, if Pancho Gonzalez is up there, and he was a great tennis player, You're going to steal the money in the bank. If he is not there, the Ling family get to keep it. Show us Pancho Gonzalez. You got it. Beautiful. You did it. You said Rod Laver and John Newcomb. They're good players. Let's take a look. Show us number 4. Arthur Ed. Number 5. Yvonne Newcomb. Now, you know how this works. They have $75. First family to get $200 wins the game and then plays tennis with who? Nastasi. We'll be back right after this.
More contestants, more winners, more Regis.
Is that your final answer?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
What is the power of red? It's eating every last bite of your chicken parmesan, followed by a chocolate eclair. And still feeling good about yourself. Smart Ones, the power of red.
So let's keep the headband pink and the bear pink and her sweater pink.
So I take it she likes pink.
Just pink.
With Portrait Creations, we take a beautiful portrait. You make it your very own creation. Call today during the portrait sale at Sears.
Now there's a more sanitary way to clean your toilet. Introducing Comet Clean and Flush, the revolutionary toilet brush you flush. The brush tip contains cleanser so you never reach inside the bowl. Just immerse and scrub. The bristles drop off for safe flushing. Then eject and flush. It's septic safe and sanitary. Call now for a coupon good for $3 off and a $2 mail-in rebate. Call the number on your screen now.
Well, we have the Ling family with $75. Nothing at the moment for the Popkess family, but Dee, you can change that. Come on. Come on, Adrian, let's go. We surveyed 100 people. The top 6 answers are on the board to this question. Name an Irish song. D.
When Irish eyes are smiling.
Isn't that a pretty song? Let's hope it's up there. When Irish eyes are smiling. Oh, it's up there. That's the most popular one. Now, what are you going to do, darling? You're going to...
I want to pass. Let's play. Let's pass. Let's pass.
Kathy definitely wants to pass.
I want to pass.
What do you like to do?
We'll pass.
Gonna pass?
Yeah.
They're gonna see if you can answer them. All right? We'll see how this works out. John, name an Irish song.
Danny Boy.
Oh, pretty song. Show us Danny Boy. It's there. 11 people, $70, 4 answers remaining. Irene, my love, an Irish song.
I should know it, shouldn't I, with my green hair?
Well, I'm sure you will. 3 seconds. Whoop, that's your first strike. Ira, I need an Irish song. I asked you first. 3 seconds.
I was going to say Spanish Eyes, but...
Want to try Spanish Eyes? It sounds like a winner to me. That's your second strike. Eva May, I come to you now. Their strategy at the moment is working. They didn't think that you'd know them all. Got 2 strikes on you. Name an Irish song.
Mother McCree.
Oh, pretty old Mother McCree. Let's see. 100 people surveyed. Did anyone say Mother McCree? They did. Well done, Eva May. An Irish song, pretty darn, $73 in the bank. Adrian. 3 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Right now, talk it over. You can do it.
I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover.
I need an answer.
I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover.
Oh, good. Is that your answer?
That's our answer.
Certainly beat Loch Lomond, Dee, which I heard you say.
Yeah.
I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover, all right? If that is there, you will steal the money, and I'm certainly going to write some more Irish songs. If it is not there, the Ling family get to keep it. Did anyone say, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover? You got it. Loch Lomond, Scottish song. Loch Lomond, yeah, that's a Scottish song.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'll be down to get you in Loch Lomond. Huh? Show us number 2. Number 5. And number 6. Sweet Rosie O'Grady. Now, you've got to get on the board, haven't you? See if they do it right after we watch this.
There are nearly 7 million people with psoriasis, but sometimes I feel like I'm the only one.
Luckily, I discovered Psoriasis Connections.
Now I know I'm not the only one who wears long sleeves in August.
I'm not the only one who craves information.
Psoriasis Connections is a free magazine and web program that connects you to a whole world of psoriasis experts, information, and other people who know exactly what you're going through.
They answered my question about whether I could pass this on to my kids.
I like the lady who found relief sunbathing at a Dead Sea spa.
Or that dad who taught his son some great comebacks for when he gets teased about his skin.
Psoriasis Connections is free, and it's sponsored by Amgen and Wyeth. To sign up, visit our website or call 1-800-353-8305. 1-800-353-8305.
With psoriasis, like anything else,
It's good to have connections.
Psoriasis Connections.
My mom told me about Privacy RX. Now I get my phentermine delivered in a discreet package right to my home or office. At Privacy RX, I receive a free online consultation from a licensed U.S. doctor, and my medication is delivered the next day, all with no embarrassment, no waiting, and no prior prescription. Nothing could be easier, safer, or more private.
Get free overnight delivery and a 100-day supply of multivitamins with your first order.
Call 800-595-1289.
Interest on our cards used to be 21 to 23%.
They were impossible to pay down.
I couldn't keep up with my payments anymore. Cambridge lowered my monthly payments so that I'm able to manage it.
Cambridge Credit Counseling is a non-profit service that work with you and your creditors to reduce your monthly payments.
Before Cambridge, it would have taken me 15 to 20 years to get out of debt. With Cambridge, I'll be debt-free in 4.5 to 5 years.
Give Cambridge Credit Counseling a call. Find out how good it feels to be debt-free.
GSN Video Games. Select gender.
Female, of course. Duh. If anyone's going to host GSN Video Games, it's gotta be someone hot.
Select smarts.
She's got to know everything about video games, like how a joystick works. You know what I'm saying?
Select Tude.
Since GameSauce and Gamer.tv are the sweetest shows around, she'll tell me the secret codes and cheats of all the newest video games. Dude, that is so ill.
Meet host Carmen Nicole, custom made for GSN Video Games, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
At the moment, we have a one-sided game, $148 for the challenging family. The Lings, our winning family of yesteryear. The Popkess, naught. Kathy, come up here, please. John, come on. Well, that's easy for him to do. He's got $148. Now, you can get on the board right now because the dollar values are doubled. Bank builds up very quickly. Here we go. Surveyed 100 people. The top 5 answers are on the board. This is a long question. Don't buzz in until you hear it. Name the first thing people would buy if they had $1 million. Kathy.
Diamonds.
You accept it or too late? Too late. Answer.
A new car.
A new car? Show us a new car. That's the most popular answer. Now, you're going to play? It did so well with the Irish songs, they're going to play it. Let's see what happened. All right, $122 there. 4 answers remaining. Irene, name the first thing people would buy if they had $1 million.
A mansion, a house.
Mansion. All right, let's see. 100 people surveyed. Did any say a mansion? They did. 27, $40 more. 162, 3 answers remaining. Ira.
A yacht or a boat.
A yacht. That's what I'd buy, I think, if I had it. It's such a delight to get an answer from you, Ira. Every time I come down here, you go. Did anyone say yacht? Beautiful. Wonderful. 8 people said it. 178, you decided to play, and it's going pretty well right at the moment. 2 answers remaining. Name the first thing people would buy if they had $1 million. Eva May.
Jewelry?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
All right, let's see. Did anyone say jewelry? They did not. That's your first strike. Adrian.
An airplane.
An airplane? Would you buy one?
No.
No? All right.
I get airsick.
Let's see if our survey said. Did anyone say an airplane? They did. Well done. 3 people said it. $184 right there. John, 1 strike on you, but 1 answer remaining. Name the first thing people would buy if they had $1 million.
I'm going to buy some furniture for that house.
Furniture? All right. Did anyone say furniture? They did not. Irene, there are 2 strikes on you. Get this answer correct, you'll make a clean sweep. You'll be the winning family. If not, the Popkess will have a chance to steal. Name the first thing people would buy if they had $1 million.
A lot of furs, mink coats, everything, sables
Furs.
and all.
Show me furs. You can get right in the game. Talk it over. Don't whisper, talk.
Stocks and bonds. Stocks.
Stocks and bonds. Stocks and bonds. If stocks and bonds are there, you're in the game. If not, the winning family will be named the Lings. Show us stocks and bonds. You got it. Show me number 4. Hey. Is that what you said? I didn't hear that. I heard stocks and bonds. $6,087. Be nice. All right, take care. Thank you. Here's for my friends there. Bye, Thomas. Who will play fast money? Come on. Who will go first? Go over there, please. Irene and I will stand right here. Watch this commercial, then see if they can win $5,000.
More contestants, more winners, more Regis.
Is that your final answer?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
I don't know why she's tripping. It was only weed. I only tried it once.
You're grounded. That means no phone.
Mom, come on.
Don't even think about it.
She doesn't love being tough. She's tough because she loves. She is the enforcer, and she knows she can make a difference.
When I say no weed, I mean no weed.
Yeah, you want to hit this and get grounded again? Nah, man, I'm cold.
The enforcer. She's more than a hero. She's
a good mom.
You're more powerful than you know.
Consider all the ways you help protect yourself. And if you've had a heart attack, ask your doctor if you're doing enough to help protect your heart. The Heart Protection Study by Oxford University researched Zocor. Zocor, along with diet, is the only cholesterol medication proven to significantly reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke in people with heart disease, regardless of cholesterol level. Zocor is a prescription medicine and is not for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems. Because serious side effects can result, tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience and about any medicines you are taking. If you've had a heart attack, get information about the Heart Protection Study and Zocor and ask your doctor how Zocor can help protect you. It's your future. Be there.
Looks like heartburn.
Wait! They also have pressure and bloating.
That's gas.
We don't treat gas.
I do. Maalox Max. Fast heartburn plus gas relief.
Thanks, Max.
Maalox Max. When you have it all, treat it all.
I'm here with Adrian's aunt, whose name is Irene. Adrian's in a soundproof booth. We're going to play fast money. This is how we do it. I ask you 5 questions. You give me 5 answers in 15 seconds. Try and think of the most popular answer, and if you and Adrian can get 200 points, we'll be delighted to give the Ling family $5,000. All right? Good. Give me 15 seconds on the clock, please. I want you to speak up, and I just want to remind you, 15 seconds, so try and get those answers out there. The time will start when I finish reading the first question. Name something a little kid does that annoys his mother.
Runs around the house.
Something that rumbles.
A car.
A food you take on a picnic.
Ham sandwich.
A kind of helmet.
War helmet.
A character. Didn't get to it. Took a little too long on those answers, my darling, but turn around, we'll see how well you did with the survey. All right, I said, name something the little kid does that annoys his mom, and you said he runs around the house. Our survey said 0. At least 2 people would have had to give us that answer to make the survey, and they did not. Something that rumbles. You said a car. Does your car rumble? I'll withdraw the question. I don't want any trouble. Our survey said 5. That's better than a 0. A food that you take on a picnic, we asked. You said a ham sandwich. Our survey said 12. You had 17. Then I wanted a kind of helmet. You said war helmet. Our survey said 3. You have 20. We did not get to the last question. Would you clear the board, please? Exactly. My words exactly. We're going to get Adrian out, and I'll explain it to her. You go back there and hide. Hi, how are you? Come and stand right there, my love.
All right.
Do the numbers 180 mean anything to you?
I have to score 180 points.
You got the point right away. How fantastic. Yes, you have to score 180 points. Now, I will ask you the same questions that I asked your Aunt Irene. You cannot duplicate her answers.
I don't think I have to worry.
No, if you do, she really does catch on very quickly. If you do those answers, you will hear this sound. I'll say try again. You give me another answer, all right? Now, to the shame of Irene, please reveal all of those answers so we can be reminded. Then give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. And the time will start when I finish reading the first question. Name something a little kid does that annoys his mother.
Cries.
Something that rumbles.
Thunder.
A food you take on a picnic.
Sandwiches.
Try again.
Fried chicken.
A kind of helmet.
Football.
A character from Gone with the Wind.
Scarlett O'Hara.
That's 5. There we go. Turn around. Now we're gonna see, right now. I said, name something that a little kid does to annoy his mom. You said cries. Our survey said 27.
Okay.
Cries was the #1 answer.
Oh.
Well done. You have 47 points. Something that rumbles. You said thunder. Our survey said 24. You have 71. Earthquake, #1 answer. Then a food that you take on a picnic. You said fried chicken. Our survey said 40. That was the #1 answer. You're 89 points away. Wanted a kind of helmet. You said football. Our survey said 42. That was the #1 answer. You're 47 points away. You've been fantastic. And then I wanted a character from Gone with the Wind. You started, remember, with 20.
Yes.
You have 153 at the moment.
Yes.
You said Scarlett O'Hara. And our survey said...
The Cram Alarm.
Let's go get it.
Yes, no matter how worn out you are, no matter how late you stayed up, the Cram Alarm will have you up in seconds because nothing wakes you up like a crack at $10,000. Cram tonight at 10:30 Eastern and Pacific.
Geico's always been about savings, but he really brought customer service to a whole new level.
We settle a ton of claims in under 48 hours.
Guaranteed claim repairs? That was his idea.
Customer satisfaction is at an all-time high.
You know what he represents? A commitment to excellence.
And he deserves this award.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Today, I switched pain relievers to the same Bayer aspirin my doctor said to take for my heart. You see, my doctor said some pain relievers can sometimes interfere with how aspirin works for my heart. For pain, he said it was safe to take more Bayer. And I found out for myself what a great pain reliever Bayer is. Fast, too. So now I take Bayer for my heart and Bayer for my pain.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Bayer. Take it for pain, take it for life.
Survey says there's more Feud on the way. Ray Combs hosts Family Feud next. Then take a trip to the winner's circle on the $100,000 pyramid, followed by Match Game.
We'll all be here and see you the next time right here on the Family Feud. Love ya.
National Lampoon's Funny Money introduces the mystical art of feng shui, the ancient practice of arranging humor for maximum funny. Engage in the pursuit of the laugh-giving force, the ha. Experience the tee-hee. Know the knuck-knuck-knucks. Feel the wind cha-ching. I'm a winner! So enter comic paradise and become one with the ha. National Lampoon's Funny Money, weekends at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Flight to 3-hour sternologue. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Let's meet the Faul family. V, Matt, Michael, Tracy, and Lance. Ready for action. Playing against the Collins family. Buck, Lori, Rick, Nancy, and Greg. On your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Combs.
Thank you so very much. Welcome to the Faul family. Hello to the Collins family.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to CBS and Family Feud. Our returning champions currently for the second time. I want you to welcome them. They are the lovely Faul family. I'm doing fine. Good to see you. This is one of the more dynamic families we've ever had on the show. You have 5,309. Folks, get ready for fun. Call your friends. Tell everybody who you brought, Matt.
Okay, I have my wild brother, Mike.
Yes, he's wild.
My lovely mother, B.
Hello, Mother B.
My oldest brother, Lance.
Yes.
And his lovely wife, Tracy.
Welcome to the show. Yeah! Will you do what you did one more time? A lot of it depends on the Collins. Greg, welcome to the show. I'm doing fine. Where's the Collins family from?
South Bay.
South Bay, up Northern California.
Southern California.
South Bay, Southern
Santa
California.
Monica, Torrance.
Good enough, Greg.
All right.
Welcome to the show. Who did you bring with you?
I brought my wife, Nancy.
Welcome, Nancy.
My sister-in-law, Lori.
Hi.
My brother-in-law, Buck.
Hi.
And my brother-in-law, Rick.
Welcome to the show. I want you to relax and have a good time. Right now, let's play the Feud. Come on, Greg. Let's go, Matt. First family to 300 is going to play for 5,000. Good luck to both families. The top 6 answers are on that board to a question that we ask 100 people. Try to find the most popular answer to this mind-bending question. Name something people do while they're waiting for a friend to arrive at the airport.
Read a newspaper.
Greg says read a newspaper. Yeah! You're gonna steal, champions. Don't give up. Way to go, Greg. Nancy, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Now just keep it rolling. Now they're looking to steal your bag.
Okay.
Something people do while they're waiting for a friend to arrive at the airport.
They eat.
Yeah. Would they, in our survey, eat? Number 1, number 6. Hi, Lori.
Hi.
It's not so bad, is it?
No.
What do people do while they're waiting for a friend to arrive at the airport?
They take a little walk.
Maybe they just kind of stroll. Buck, you can take a little bit of the bounce out of that filly over there, the Faul family. If you give me one of those answers, people do while they are waiting for a friend to arrive at the airport.
They might play a game.
Perhaps. Do they play a game? 49 bucks could go to the Faul family. Don't feel any pressure. Give me one of those answers. Deflate them.
They have a drink.
Perhaps. A drink. Number 2. Greg?
They browse in the gift shops.
You're rolling if we see gift shop browsing.
Yeah! Come on, Nance, come on!
Come on, Nance. Everybody's coming alive now. What do you think, Jerry? They're coming alive.
They make a call on the telephone.
All right, let me see if it's going to straighten that collar. You're still rolling if we see make a call on the telephone. It's still your bank unless they know. Do you know the answer to steal Tracy something? People do while they are waiting for a friend to arrive at the airport.
I would say knit.
They knit?
They take a nap.
Take a nap, knit.
Yeah, they sleep.
Sleep, knit, smoke. Smoke, knit, nap. 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 Go ahead, Matt, you can go with them or on your own.
I'm going to go with take a nap.
You think that you're going to steal their bag by saying that people take a nap at the airport.
Come on.
The Collins have the first bag. The only 2 other choices they gave you were smoking and knitting. Did anybody say any of those? Number 3, our survey said. Watch airplanes. Oh, man. And number 4, while you're waiting for a friend. That is always fun. When we come back, we'll have more fun right here after these important messages. Don't go away.
What is the power of red? It's eating every last bite of your chicken Parmesan, followed by a chocolate eclair, and still feeling good about yourself. Smart Ones, the power of red.
Now there's a more sanitary way to clean your toilet. Introducing Comet Clean and Flush. The revolutionary toilet brush you flush. The brush tip contains cleanser so you never reach inside the bowl. Just immerse and scrub. The bristles drop off for safe flushing. Then eject and flush. It's septic safe and sanitary. Call now for a coupon good for $3 off and a $2 mail-in rebate. Call the number on your screen now.
It's like aliens invaded my living room. And if I don't get my computer back from my kids, I'm gonna...
Breathe. It's gonna be all right.
Gateway presents the If I Don't Get My Computer Back, I'm Going to Scream sale, featuring $100 off our powerful 310S. Or check out our 500S gaming PC with the Intel Pentium 4 processor with HD technology. Perfect for alien-obsessed kids.
This is the way things should be. 3 ways to Gateway.
Hurry, shipping is no longer included after October 15th.
When you can control your rheumatoid arthritis, everyday achievements feel extraordinary.
Normally, making Tuesday night's dinner wouldn't be a special occasion.
Normally, putting in a full 8 hours wouldn't feel so liberating.
Normally, fatigue wouldn't keep me from spending time with the one I love.
If you have rheumatoid arthritis, you now have hope. There are now treatment options that can change your life. They can control the symptoms of RA, reduce fatigue, and help keep the disease from progressing so you can get back to doing the things you love, the things you thought you lost.
Normally, I can do so much of what I did before I had RA.
And rediscover a more normal life.
Normally, I feel like me again.
Rheumatoid arthritis is a serious disease that can progress quickly. Call now for free information about your treatment options that you can discuss with your doctor.
Welcome back to Family Feud. The Collins family, $75. The Faul, 0. Here we go with another face-off on the way for $300. It's all right, Nancy. Your first time up here, you're allowed to put your hand up there. The top 5 answers are on the board. Listen carefully to the question. Name a country which produces great tennis players. I'm going to go to Michael. Don't say anything. Nancy, name a country which produces great tennis players.
Russia.
Show me the very popular Russian tennis players. Don't move. Don't move. I'm going to go over here to B. Name a country which produces great tennis players.
Germany.
All right. How about Germany? It's number 3. Lori, can you come back here? Lori, can you give me... She says... I feel like I've lost control of this show. She says, Sweden. Number 2. Sorry about that. Think of a steal. Good job. Buck, the question, a country which produces great tennis players.
The United States of America.
Show me the United States of America. God bless the USA. 43, that was the year since we last dominated the world in tennis, 1943. Rick?
France.
How about, they're coming on, France. Not in our survey, Greg, a country which produces great tennis players.
Australia.
Okay. Yeah. How about the land down under, mate? They've had some great ones. Now think about this, Nancy. The Faul family looking to get in the game. You can take a bigger lead. Name a country which produces great tennis players.
Japan.
I don't know. I'm not a tennis player. All right, show me.
I'm trying.
Hey, it's a lot better than Russia. You're getting better. Let me see. Japan. Not on the survey. All right, Faul family, do you know your tennis? A country which produces great tennis players, Tracy.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia. Lance?
Oh,
Doesn't
gosh.
have to have anything. B?
England.
England, Czechoslovakia.
Canada.
Canada, Czechoslovakia, England. You may go on your own, Matt, if you know. 2 answers get you a $3 lead. What do you say?
I'm going to go on my own and say Spain.
Are you a tennis buff?
I used to play a little bit.
All right. He's drawing from his personal experience, and he says Spain. Well, these 2 answers would have got you in the game. Our survey said that the country that produces great tennis players is number 4. Yeah. Said right here by B. I'm sorry. And number 5. Well, I'd like to say they didn't give you good choices, but they did. And I'm giving you a good choice. After these messages, don't go away.
I have to admit, when we first met some of the Dell product designers, we found their behavior fascinating. We couldn't help but wonder, was there something in their character, some unique genetic code that allowed them to tap into unseen forces? Or had their motherboards simply shorted out? Then we realized Dell designers find inspiration in all sorts of places. They're constantly looking for ways to make Dell products better both inside and out, like the Inspiron notebooks. That's just what they do. Turns out their motherboards were just fine.
Call Dell today for great deals. Right now, a Dimension desktop with an Intel Pentium 4 processor is just $599 after mail-in rebate. Plus, for a limited time, get a free 15-inch flat panel upgrade. Inspiron notebooks are just $899.
It's beautiful.
Awesome technology as easy as Dell. Dell PCs use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
In a time of uncertainty, laughter, money, and dreams have all but vanished. But there's one place where all our dreams do come true. National Lampoon's Funny Money. Weekends at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Because the children depend on us.
Are you one of the millions who feel twisted and bloated and constipated? Is your body telling you something's wrong, but you're not sure why? If you have recurring abdominal pain or discomfort, bloating, and constipation, see your doctor. You may have a medical condition called IBS with constipation. And now there's a medicine for women that works at the source of the problem. Prescription Zelnorm. Only Zelnorm's proven to relieve the symptoms of IBS with constipation. Unlike laxatives and fiber, only Zelnorm helps coordinate the nerves, muscles, and fluid in your GI tract, so it starts functioning more normally, and you can start feeling better. Zelnorm is only indicated for women, but it doesn't work in all women. You should not take Zelnorm if you have a history of diarrhea, kidney, liver, or gallbladder disease, intestinal blockage, or adhesions. Tell your doctor if you get diarrhea or cramping, worsening of abdominal pain, dizziness, or headache. Ask your doctor about getting relief with Zelnorm. Zelnorm. Be yourself again.
There's a new superhero in the kitchen. Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs. The unbeatable cleaning of Cascade with the grease-fighting power of Dawn. One easy step and the 2-in-1 Action Pack bursts into action with 40% more tough food cleaning power than the leading packet for better results. And grease, stains, residue, even stuck-on foods are no match for 2-in-1 Action Packs. Go online for this coupon for Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs. Dishes never had it so clean.
Are you ready, B?
I'm ready.
Get those wings, get all those rings straight. The top 6 answers are on the board. Name something a woman does to break out of her role as a housewife. What do you say, B?
Get a job.
She might get a job.
Yes!
Number 1.
Yes!
That's amazing. Something a woman does to break out of her role as a housewife, get a job. Number 1. I've only got one thing to say to my wife, honey, break out.
Yeah.
Lance, that was an attempt at a joke. Something a woman does to break out of her role as a housewife.
Oh, gosh. Gets in an activity group. Activity group.
Good enough?
Activity group.
Yes!
Yeah.
What kind of an activity group?
Women's club. Women's club.
Let me see a woman's club.
Come on.
Think of a steal over there, challengers. Hi, Tracy.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Nice to have you back on the show. Now, what would you say a woman does to break out of her role as a housewife?
I would say volunteers her time to charity organizations.
Does she volunteer her time? Matt?
Social club.
She joins a social club. Michael?
Why not say get divorced?
You know, that will change it. Yeah! Show me the big D. 3 strikes. Oh, Collins family, you'll have a very big lead if you can name something a woman does to break out of her role as a housewife.
She goes to school.
Goes to
school.
School.
Get their education!
Goes to school. You can go on your own.
Okay. She goes to school, Ray.
Will it get you a very big lead? School. You're over $200. Here are 3 answers. Faul family, that would have got you in the game. Our survey said that housewives do this to break out of their roles. Number 4. Go Bo. Number 5. Go Number 6. Let me just say to my wife, go to night school. Go to night school. $225 for the Collins family. The Faul family, not in the game. Here we go. Another face-off.
All right. Good luck, but
The dollar value's doubled in the top. 4 answers are on that board. You can win the game, Collins family, if you take this question all the way out. Lance is loose and ready. The question: name a city where people go for a quickie divorce. Lance?
Hollywood.
Show me the city of Hollywood. Not there, my buck. You get a free shot. Name a city where people go for a quickie divorce.
Tijuana.
Is it up there? Tijuana. Bottom of the survey. Greg, your family can win this game. You can win this game. Rick? All right, keep it rolling. Name a city where people go for a quickie divorce.
Las Vegas.
Is it Las Vegas, Nevada? Way to go. There's two answers. If you give it to me, you're playing for $5,000. And number one is there, Greg.
Los Angeles.
That's a good answer.
A city where people go for a quickie divorce. I think divorce was the key word there, Greg. Show me L.A.
No.
Think of the Steel Faul family. Nancy. What would not, now, think about this.
I'm thinking.
Name a city where people go for a quickie divorce, and we ask 100 average people. 3 seconds. Just take a guess. Don't say anything. The most popular answer in our survey is sitting right there. Take a look, Lori. Take a look. They think they know. Don't give them a chance. What do you say?
They go to an attorney.
Well, it's name a city. Name a city where people go. They think they're cities. You have 3 seconds. Take a guess. It's okay. No one can win. Tracy, city where people go for a quickie divorce. New York?
Tahoe City.
Reno?
San Francisco.
You tell Matt what to say.
I'm going to go with the Reno.
Do you get in the game with Reno? Number one. They go to Las Vegas to get married, Reno to get divorced, and number 3. Mexico City. 225 to 72. Here we go. With another face-off right now as we triple the dollar value. Either team can win, and the top 4 answers are on the board. Name something people put on a cake. We go to Tracy.
Icing!
Icing! Number 1. Here come the champions. Michael, people put on a cake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was all shaken up.
That's okay. That's okay. The way I've been answering, you should go to him anyways.
You know, tell me.
Okay.
Put on a cake.
Sprinkles.
How about sprinkles? It's only 1 strike. Stay hanging there, Michael.
Candles.
Candles. Enough to win. B.
I don't know how to say this.
Give it a shot.
Well, they write on it. You want
People
specifics?
writing names. Let's see. Writing. Come on, Lance. Keep it rolling. People put on a cake.
Fruit, strawberries.
He said strawberries, fruit. Let me see. Fruit. Can you still win, Rick? Something people put on a cake. 1 answer. Doesn't have any.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
All right, Greg, with them or on your own, you can win the game. Do you have a strong answer on your own? 3 seconds.
Whipped cream.
If it's there, you're playing for $5,000. If not, the Falls.
Come on, whipped cream. Come on.
Whipped cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Maybe? Think ornaments? This would have won you the game. Number 3. Ice cream. That's kind of what I was thinking. And number 4. Nuts. I'm going to say you had them on the ropes. I thought you had them. We've got nice parting gifts. God bless you. But good job. Way to play, Rick. 2 players for $5,000. When we come back, we'll be playing Fast Money with Tracy after this.
We've all experienced it. The bad hair day. The moment of inattention. The occasional oversight that leaves us feeling we're caught in the world's harsh and unforgiving spotlight. Just how many homeowners expect to feel when they go to refinance. At AmeriQuest, we're glad to surprise them. Because in over 20 years, we've learned to see homeowners, their achievements, and their challenges in a very different light. That's what happens when you take time to get to know someone, and why, when you come to AmeriQuest, you get a personal loan specialist to answer all your questions and handle your paperwork, which is why our customers end up seeing the refinancing process in a whole new light.
Call 1-800-297-8578 or go to AmeriQuest.com now.
AmeriQuest, the company that knows you are more.
When you have a power roller that works for you and a 4-in-1 ladder that works with you, indoor painting projects get a whole lot easier.
Call, click, or visit the Home Depot now for this easy-to-handle Gorilla ladder that gets you up to a high ceiling, down a stairway, into a corner, or onto a scaffold. It converts quickly, locks securely, and gives you 4-ladder versatility for just $99. Now get ready to roll with this Wagner Extra one-touch system. Just push the button and paint flows straight from can to roller. So you can easily cover up to 40 square feet a minute. Then clean up in just a few minutes. Get yours for only $79. Order your ladder or power roller now.
So call, click, or visit your local Home Depot store today and see just how easy your next painting project can be.
The Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
Do you dare behold the horror that awaits you? Do you dare witness the terrifying red monster, the horrifying trapdoor, and the dreaded trust box? Do you dare take on the insults from a stodgy old Englishwoman? All this and more beckons for you to enter the freakiest Freak Fest, an evening so freaky it could only be hosted by none other than Elvira.
It's a freak show, baby.
It's the freakiest Freak Fest, a chilling 3-hour marathon hosted by Elvira. See it Sunday, October 26th at 9 p.m. on Game Show Network.
We're back for $5,000. We put 15 seconds on that clock. Good luck, Tracy. We ask 100 people these 5 questions. Besides stationery, name something you can buy in a stationery store.
Pins.
How much should a man who is 6 feet tall weigh?
200 pounds.
A U.S. city often in the news.
L.A.
An announcement that couples make.
They're getting married.
A kind of nut that you eat.
Walnut.
Turn around here. You said that you can buy, besides stationery, this. Pins. Our survey said 47. A man that is 6 feet tall should weigh this much. 200 pounds. What did our survey say? 17. A U.S. city often in the news. You liked. L.A., the survey said. Bam. An announcement that couples make, you said. They're getting married. What did our survey say? 37. A kind of nut that you eat. You said, ooh, walnut. Our survey said 12. Very fine. We put you back with your family. Here comes your brother-in-law. Matt, you're 67 from 5,000. I want you to look straight ahead. We put 20 seconds on that clock and reveal the wonderful answers given by your partner. Bring it on. Matt, would you just step over just a little bit? You're cheating on me there. There you go. Besides stationery, name something you can buy in a stationery store.
Envelopes.
How much should a man who is 6 feet tall weigh?
180 pounds.
A U.S. city often in the news.
L.A.
Try again.
New York.
An announcement that couples make.
Wedding.
Try again.
Engagement.
Kind of nut. Try again. Same thing.
Funeral.
A kind of nut that you eat.
Almond.
Turn around here. Woo, let's see how you did. Announcing a funeral. Besides stationery, you said that you could buy this in a stationery store. Envelopes. Our survey said 0. Pen pencil's the #1 answer. How much should a man who is 6 feet tall weigh? You said 180 pounds. The survey said 31. The #1 answer, 180 pounds. You're 36 points away. A U.S. city often in the news. You liked? The Big Apple. Could 36 people have said it for $5,000? What did our survey say? You have $1,000. The Faul family, $5,000 richer. New York was #1, and engagement is the #1 thing that couples make. Kind of nut, peanut. See you in just a moment.
You've been waiting to do this for years. Don't let arthritis pain keep you from not starting a little something, not making your move, not getting physical, not putting it together, not spicing things up, not loving the moment, not going for it all the way. Grab some Tylenol arthritis pain with a time-release formula for continuous all-day relief. It's the Tylenol for arthritis pain. Because not playing is not an option.
Looks like heartburn. Showtime!
Wait, look! They don't just have heartburn.
They also have pressure and bloating. That's gas.
Oh, no!
Sorry, guys. They need more than just heartburn relief. They need me. Hey, Maalox Max. When you have it all,
Treat it all!
You bet. Fast fast heartburn relief plus strong gas relief. That's Maalox Max.
Thanks, Max.
Just doing my job. Maalox Max. When you have it all, treat it all.
So what did the doctor say?
He said that the pain that wakes me up when I move at night is from arthritis.
Really?
He said I should take Aleve.
Not Tylenol?
The doctor said Tylenol can wear off in the middle of the night. Aleve works all night.
Doctors know Aleve has the strength to stop arthritis pain for up to 12 hours, so pain won't interrupt your sleep.
I see the Aleve worked.
All night long.
Aleve. And for all-day non-drowsy relief of your tough cold symptoms, try Aleve Cold and Sinus.
Hello. I'm walking on sunshine.
I'll get the door.
I got it. Let's dance. Look at me. Popcorn. Yummy.
The Sweet Sounds Dollhouse from Fisher-Price, where imagination comes over to play.
Cupcakes for dinner. Can I stay? Don't it feel good? Hey.
National Lampoon's Funny Money introduces the mystical art of feng shui, the ancient practice of arranging humor for maximum funny. So enter comic paradise and become one with the Ha. National Lampoon's Funny Money, weekends at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Stay tuned for the eternally young Dick Clark on the $100,000 Pyramid next. Then don't miss the zany celebrity antics on Match Game, followed by Win, Lose, or Draw. The terrifying red monster, the horrifying trapdoor, the dreaded trust box. All this and more beckons for you to enter the freakiest Freak Fest hosted by Elvira. A chilling 3-hour marathon. See it Sunday, October 26th at 9 p.m. on GSN.
Been edited for broadcast.
From Television City in Hollywood, this is the $100,000 Pyramid. Today's special guests are Constance McCashin and Soupy Sales. Your host is Dick Clark.
Bob Hilton on a